Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Greta. If you are new here, there have been so many new releases. It's insane. I'm really excited. And typically for summer, I'm not like that enthused over some of the new releases. But this year, I'm really excited. There have been so many good ones for summertime, or maybe I'm just casting a wider net and I'm finding more of them, or maybe it's my change of tastes. I don't know, but all I do know is that I have a ton of new ones that I'm excited about. So if you want to hear more about it, stay tuned for that. Let me first say this. This next fragrance is, I discovered this from Fragrapedia Haus. If you don't know that website, he does have an online shop. I've become friends with him since Scent Explorer. I've become really good friends with him, and I talk to him every few days, like in the last 6 months. So we've really gotten to know each other well, and I've learned so much from him. And his online website has become so much bigger. He's been great when I was in Milan, when there was a company that wasn't distributed here, and bringing them on. So he's been phenomenal at that. So with that, I am really excited that I have some fragrances from him. And one of them is by Coquillete. Now, some people may know Joel, and I did get samples of these and I did try them. Joel is really chocolatey. If you're into chocolate fragrances like Gabby has that fragrance. I'm more into like a lemon tart dessert. And this one is CookieCrunch. I keep calling it Cookie Crumble. So if I ever say by accident Cookie Crumble, just know that's a bunch of baloney. It's actually CookieCrunch. I literally have to read it to make sure I say the wrong. Have you ever done that? Like once you say the wrong name, or like keep calling that guy Paul, you say it Paul once, like you have it in your head as Paul and he can correct you 55 times, but he will always be Paul. That's kind of how I am with this fragrance. It's such, like, it's driving me nuts that I'm constantly having to get corrected. So yeah, CookieCrunch. I'm hoping if I say it 150 times, I'll finally remember it as CookieCrunch. But this one is so good. Oh my goodness. You know what? Yeah, this packaging is weird. So they made it that the box is also the bottle. Like it's a box and you can see the nameplate here. It's kind of weird. I'm still getting accustomed to it. And it makes the cap weird. So this cap is just a box top. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest, because it's almost like a tester bottle that doesn't, like I could pull this out, but it's just a plain unmarked bottle. But you know, it's the cap that keeps this evaporation. Better start spraying this guy. But oh my goodness, yes, I get a lemon tart. Like I can see like the shortbread crust, that lemon meringue layer, and then the whipped cream. Like this is literally what I get from this fragrance. And for some reason, lemon is, just because it's one of these fruits, doesn't kind of hit that hunger pang for me. Doesn't make me hungry. It's really satisfying to me. And I have such a sweet tooth, it's not even funny. This is so good. And the lemon, I have lemon, lime, and orange tree in my backyard that it just reminds me of a fresh lemon tree when I smell lemon. This is good. Oh my goodness. So yes, Coquillete. The two big ones for me are Cookie Crumble. I did it right. Cookie Crumble and Joel, if you like chocolate. Amazing, good longevity. Not huge projectors. They're more modest. They're really like yourself, and a little bit of sillage, and you just smell like this amazing sweet treat. I can't help but sniff myself all day. It has a little bit of this vanilla muskiness to it, but that lemon whipped cream gourmand, just, oh my goodness, I love this one. Okay, the Joel I could do without, but I'm not a huge chocolate fan. I have been a lot more productive on Instagram, having a lot more fun making reels, and I'm able to get content out faster there. I can really quickly I can make a reel in 30 minutes and I can get it out there and tell you about a new fragrance. Whereas it takes me like at least 2 days to make a YouTube video. People have no idea how long it takes because you need to get ready, you need to film, you need to edit, and I always need to go back the next day with fresh eyes in editing and then upload and all of that. Like 2 days is fast. So I've been doing a lot on Reels with all these new releases, and now I can't remember if I told you about this or not. Spirit of Kings. This is also at Fragrapedia Haus. Let me see. The brand sent me this. However, when it comes to purchasing it, Fragrapedia Haus is who I know is selling this. So Spirit of Kings, this is the gold collection. Maybe I did tell you about this, the gold collection, and then there's also the red, blue, green. I did tell you about this. I did. Yeah. So this is also at Fragrapedia Haus, but he only has the gold collection. This one I love. It is orange blossom and vanilla. No, it's fruit bowl and marshmallow. I totally told you about this already, but I do love it. Next, a brand that, you know, once again, Fragrapedia Haus. He's the only one I know carrying this house. He is how I discovered it. He told me I really needed to try this brand. It's a gorgeous brand, very high quality, and it's Rubius. Rubius comes in a nice box like this. Now, I'm only showing you this packaging because I don't know if I'm crazy about it. And it's pricey. It's 300, I think, for 50 mLs, which is pricey, right? It's in a pricey range, might be a little more than 300. And then it comes in this box with this cardboard base. And then here is your beautiful 50 ml. I just feel like, I don't know, for that price range, I kind of expect a little more. So this collection is Il Giardini di Venezia, the Garden of Venice, I think that means. And it's Gelsomino. I hope I didn't mess that up. I have the best subscribers. You guys live all over the place and are multilingual, and I love it because you guys mark in comments when I mispronounce something. I love it. Honestly, do not hesitate to do that because that is how I've gotten better. So thank you. Sometimes I just don't know which language rules I'm supposed to be using for a fragrance, but Gelsomino. Now, I guess it's not that it's not blind buy worthy, but it's not for everyone. It's not sweet. Some people like me like sweet. This one's clean. It's a very clean, citrusy, floral, woody. To me, it's great in heat because sugar can get a little cloying. It's a beautiful sprayer. I gotta admit, the sprayer feels really good. Yeah, it opens really vibrant citrusy, like bergamot is my guess. And then quickly some florals come through. What are the florals here? So it opens with bergamot, mandarin, and petitgrain. It's the petitgrain that gives it that really sharp citrus opening with a mid of jasmine, rose, and orris. So giving it that floral. Now it's not very powdery for orris. Orris root can be really creamy powdery. Orris is iris. Orris root is the root of iris. The base is sandalwood, cedarwood, and ambroxan. I'm, again, not very sensitive to ambroxan. I have a harder time picking that note up, full disclosure. Some people are really sensitive to it and just catch it a mile away, and some people like me, it's very subtle to me. I have to really pay attention to get ambroxan. But the ambroxan really does give it longevity, which is kind of nice. But it's, you can see there's nothing really sweet in there. There's some florals, but it's a really nice citrus, floral, woody, and that's literally the transition it goes through. It opens very vibrant and refreshing, and then you get like this, the citrus takes a while and you get that overlap with the florals, and then the florals overlap with the woody, and then you get this very clean, woody base. And that's really what I'll get for the rest of the day. So it is nice. I think on men especially are going to really like this one. Definitely spring, summer, definitely unisex, and definitely for someone that enjoys a clean, gentle fragrance. Does have longevity though. So Rubeous, and I'm actually excited. They have actually a collection that's even more elevated than this and more expensive, which is crazy. But you can use Greta 10 for 10% off. It is really pretty. I have to say, it's a really good quality. It's very refined to do a simple fragrance like that, but it is really refined ingredients. It's very good quality. You can tell that. Beautiful, Rubius. Another one I haven't had a chance to tell you about. This one I got in Milan. I actually got to try 3 of these from Parfums de Sens. Now, really exciting is that I had already known that Fragrapedia Haus had this fragrance there. So I was kind of cool with that because it's the only place I know that has it in the US. And you can't order direct on their website. But Paradis de Sens is the sister house to Centalgia. You know, my beloved Synergy, the most amazing mango fragrance. It's the sister house to it. So, and this one's been around longer. Centalgia is their newer release. Now, ooh, this is a good one. Seven Heaven. I have Seven Heaven, Celestia, and Nirvana. But let me tell you about Seven Heaven because I think that's my favorite. You're gonna think I'm crazy, okay? And hear me out because it's gonna sound so cliche, but it's not. It ends up with this overall vibe where you're like, gosh, it's kind of like Baccarat Rouge layered with Delina exclusive, which sounds really cliche. I get it. I get it. But it's really because you want to peg it as something, and yet it's not because it has this other influence. You smell it and you're like, gosh, I kind of get Delina exclusive vibes because you get that rose and you get that powdered sugar note and you get that richness from some kind of rich wood in there. It's oud in Delina exclusive, but it's not quite that, but you get that vibe and you certainly get that powdered sugar rose in here with richness. And then you get the sweetness kind of goes on this other tangent and you're like, wow, there's kind of like an airiness. And you're like, well, it's kind of like Baccarat Rouge in there too. Even though I don't think you'd necessarily get this if you layered them, but it just goes on these tangents that give you that vibe. I really like it because it is different. It's not quite Delina exclusive. However, I think you kind of need to like that to like this. I really like this one. And it'll give you the most magnificent sillage. It's for real. Oof. This one will get you a lot of compliments. Yeah. But if you don't like Delina exclusive, I'm not so sure you would like this. There's a lot of people, I don't like Delina because that rhubarb note goes very astringent on me, but Delina exclusive I really love. If you don't like Delina exclusive, you're not going to like this. I'll just tell you right now. I know there's some of you out there that have told me in comments you don't like it, so you won't like Seven Heaven. But if you do and you like that genre and you like different versions or spin-offs kind of, you're going to like this one. It is different enough to have them both, but you do need to like Delina exclusive. And yeah, and that's it. Fragrapedia Haus. So many amazing brands I learned from him, I have to tell you. Okay, some more releases that I'm over the moon about. Okay, Cardinal Barcelona. They have this summer collection. They launched a few months ago. They launched the 30 ml and then they came out like, I don't know, April, May, something like that with 100 ml. There's also green, which is tennis court, something like that. I'm not into grass too much, so I didn't get that one. But the Supermoon I had already gotten, which is like this juicy pomegranate, in the spirit of Kayali's apple, the way it's this juicy, translucent kind of fragrance. However, I like this way more and it's pomegranate, not apple, but similar spirit in that it's, you know, not very long longevity, juicy fruit, very much like a juice, you know, but translucent, clean, that kind of thing. So Supermoon. And then I finally got Sally Limon, which I really wanted, which is salt and lemon. And it's literally salt and lemon. Very refreshing, kind of like you just sprayed yourself with a citrus fragrance after getting out of the water. And it's just, it's so, I love it. But it's definitely your summer day freshie because longevity is for poop. But it's so good, I don't care. Like you just need a lot of volume and you're good. Carry it with you. but they're not meant for heavy longevity. They're meant for this great refreshing feeling. And in the heat, there's nothing better than citrus and salt. Like, I love that. Living in San Diego, I get a lot more time with this than some of you others might. So these really are favorites of mine. But there's something just so refreshing about this really vibrant lemon. And like I said, I love lemon. I never get lemon cleaner. I get my backyard with lemon trees is what I get. And man, I love this one. The salt is more in that dry down. You know, BDK has the Sel d'Argent, but that's really a little masculine leaning, where I think for girls, this is way better. Totally unisex though. I just realized my microphone fell. I didn't have it clipped. And yeah, but I think the audio came out okay when I checked. Goodness, oh my gosh. It was like at my waist. Anyway, Cardinal Barcelona also, I saw this on the website and was like, I need that. I haven't said it before. You don't know, I love candles. Like, love candles. I'm attracted to flames. What can I say? And I saw that they had these amazing, colorful fragrances, and I already love Cardinal Barcelona for the summertime. They just do them and Make a Live. I just love in the summer. And these beautiful, vibrant candles. I was like, okay, I have to have these. I only got 2, but I wouldn't mind the rest of them. And let's see, this one is Habana, but it's a vanilla. And I lit these outdoors last night. I couldn't believe that it was throwing the scent, and there was a breeze too. I thought for sure it would just get blown away, but the breeze actually carried it in a really beautiful way. It was a gentle breeze. It was not a windy night. Oh my goodness, I love this. This vanilla is phenomenal. It's a creamy, rich vanilla. It's a perfect summer vanilla. And then this one was fig. This is called Na Blanca. Oh my goodness, this literally smells like my fig tree. It's the fig tree. You're getting the leaves, which have its own fragrance. You're getting the fruit in here. And it is just so amazing having this outdoors, especially under the fig trees, having this kind of push it. I absolutely love this. Aren't they pretty? I think these are so pretty. I love candles. Oh gosh, I love candles. Okay, I have candles lit like all the time. I love it. So this video went super long, so I'm gonna cut it in 2 and do a part 1 and a part 2. It also makes it easier for editing for me to get it out faster when it's shorter. So many great new fragrances, just so many good ones to share with you. Oof, yeah. So let me know some of the new ones you have. Like, I feel like I can't keep up, and there's just so many good ones this year for summer. And I'm really excited to be overspraying these gorgeous, gorgeous summer fragrances. Let me know down below some of yours that you're excited to start overspraying for summertime, and throw in your summer tote bag. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. And yeah, so stay tuned for that part 2. And yeah, I'll be wearing the same thing.